we're selfish, we're fake, and people can smell that from a mile away. And guess what? The same thing that you think, people who are hypocritical and judgmental, you want to stay far away from. When we present Christianity in a hypocritical way, people want to stay far away from us. We've got to be Christ-like in the sense that we're honest, in the sense that we're open, we're transparent. We are on a journey as others are on a journey. We have not yet arrived. And so don't present yourself as if you had. This takes us to our final point, relational integrity. Looking at the first 3 verses of Luke chapter 12. See, integrity is essentially who you are behind the scenes. Who am I in private when nobody's around? What's going through my mind? See, God knows all of that stuff, right? We can pretend and perform for other people and probably successfully deceive many, but you can't deceive God. See, Jesus says in verse 2, the leaven of the Pharisees is hypocrisy. All of Jesus' indictments, I believe, have to do with a misunderstanding of the gospel. What is at the heart of a Pharisee and a lawyer who seeks to pretend and perform to create a veneer of Christianity? I think what's at the heart of that is a misunderstanding of the gospel that says, I know Jesus loved me and died for me, but I got to do a little bit more. I got to step up a little bit more. I have to say more. I have to do more. I have to read more. I have to write more. I have to present more of myself so that God himself looks at me and says, I'm real pleased with the way you're doing this. You earn more of heaven. Jesus had to die a little bit less for you, more for other people, but not as much for you because you're pretty good at this. It sounds ridiculous. Nobody would say that out loud, but that's the motivation of our heart. It's really hard to believe the level of grace that God has given to us. The fact that my past sins, my present sins, the sins I have not even committed yet, the sins deep within my heart that I kind of want to do. If I got the opportunity, it presents itself, yeah, I'd probably act like this. This is how I'd probably respond. Christ knows about that. So while we can pretend and perform for each other, you can't do it for God, nor should you. I think our goal is simply this. First, believe that what Christ did in your life is sufficient. That's really hard. It's a simple statement, but it's really, really hard. We make mistakes. We commit sins that we're ashamed of, right? Am I the only one there? Things that we are just ashamed of. You wouldn't tell anybody about. Christ knows about it. And so as we try to hide from him like Adam and Eve in the garden, who told you you were naked? That's our attitude, right? But I think what God would want is for us to lay ourselves bare and just trust the gospel. Trust that he died for that. Going back to King David, if he could redeem a man who committed murder and rape and lied about the whole thing and elevate him as this is a man who is after the heart of God, my sins can be forgiven as well, right? I need to trust. Second thing, point people to that cross. Not the cross that says Jesus died for you so that you can conform to this cultural standard. Not Jesus died for you so that you can join our community, whatever it looks like. Not Jesus died for you and this is what I believe you should like or dislike, support or not support. But Jesus died for you and it is finished. All sins paid for, eternity secure, new heavens, new earth, new creation. That's true right now. That's a powerful message. Because if I can tell you that no matter what it is that you've done, Jesus Christ knows about it, loves you, and died for you, not that he's waiting for you to clean yourself up, not that he's